We can take our seats. Your Excellency, the Vice President of the Republic of Uganda, Your Royal Highness, the Kyabazinga of Busoga, the First Deputy Prime Minister of Uganda, the Third Deputy Prime Minister of Uganda, Honorable Ministers, Honorable Members of Parliament, the Katukiro and your deputies, the lawyers, the religious leaders, distinguished ladies and gentlemen. I want to warmly welcome each one of you to the commissioning of the Kyabazinga's Palace here at Igenge. And we want to thank each one of you for having found the time to come. And to get the blessings of the Almighty God, may I invite the Bishop, Bishop Paul Mukembo Naimane, and the Deputy Mufti of the Republic of Uganda to lead us in a word of prayer. They will be using the mic at the other side.
So, Master of Ceremonies, Ndukusaba Latango Mulabirizi wa Busoga yawumula, the Right Reverend Dr. Michael Aaron Sosan Chomya, on behalf of Busoga Diocese, atukulembere mu kusaba.
Katonda waife mu kisa kyo mwe tusagambira, ekisa kyekyo ekira obuyaka buli lunaku. Tukwebaza olw'olunaku luno olw'ekitiibwa olw'omuwendo emyaka 83 nga tusagambira mu Bwa Kyabazinga bwa Busoga. Tukwebaza niwe omugabi w'ebirabo ebirungi. Tukwebaza olw'ekirabo kino kyowaire Obwa Kyabazinga, kyowaire Busoga eky'olubiri luno. Katonda waife tusaba omukono gwo gube ku lubiri luno, era naddala tusaba omukono gwo omulungi gube ku babe Kyabazinga Busoga gabula owokuna gulobe kumuvwako. Tukwebaza olwa gavumenti eya wagati eyatukoleire ekintu kino. Tusaba ife weyonge okukuuma omukulembeze waife President Yoweri Museveni ni gavumenti yona yona. Tusaba Katonda waife emirembe gyeyongere mu igwanga lyaife. Katonda waife webale oyiwe omugabi w'ebirabo ebirungi. Tusabye mu liina lya Yesu Kristo Mukama waife.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. Twekinga n'eriina ly'omutonzi waife okuva ku setaani eyakulimirwa. Bismillahi rrahmani rrahim. Era mu mayina g'omutonzi waife omusonyi omusaasizi. Yatukoba omutonzi waife mu chapter ye-14 verse 7 eyetebwa Ibrahim. وإذ تأذن ربكم لئن شكرتم لأزيدنكم ولئن كفرتم إن عذابي لشديد. Ngategeeza nti omutonzi Allah yalagira nti bwe munaabanga muneebaziza ebyo byonna naabanga mbatuusizaaku oba mbawaire ndakubongeranga. Era bwe munaabanga ebyengero ebyo mubikozesiza bubi oba mubyegaanye oba timubisiimye, musobola okubibafuulira ebyengera byena ebyo okuba ebibonoobono ye muli. Twebaza Allah olw'okutulungamikiza embeera n'atuyiriza gaife gano aga Busoga mu kitiibwa kye gagwanire. Twebaza ow'ekitiibwa ino His Excellency President wa Uganda General Yoweri Kaguta Museveni olw'obukulembeze obukulaakulanya n'ekirabo kibaire Busoga. Twebaza ise bantu n'enkolagana ennungi n'ab'obuyinza n'abantu ababuliido ate n'obukulembeze obuluubirira okukulaakulanya eggwanga lyaife lino erya Busoga. Twebaza abantu mwena mwena olw'okukuuma emirembe n'okuba ekirala n'okwendeza Busoga obulungi. tusaba Allah w'ekitiibwa ti amaka gano gotuwaire ogatufuulire amaka ag'emirembe, ag'emikisa, ag'enkulaakulana, amaka agaidde otukuŋŋaanya twena ng'Abasoga ne bannayiffe bannayuganda boona boona, amaka agaidde okutwesiimisa nga gaziramu buddobonkano. Tusaba ayi Allah nti entandikwa eno ennungi y'owaire Busoga eba entandikwa eri Abasoga okuboneka nti baba kirala bakulaakulanye ekitundu kino ekiri mu Uganda ekya Busoga, ate babe abantu balamu. Tukwegayira tukusaba Allah kyekyengera kino yekiviire yoona yoona osobole okubunisaayo ebyengera byo, era abo ababaire enuma w'okutuukiriza omulimu guno, ayi Mukama Katonda tukwegayirira obawa obulamu obulungi, obawa okwesiima, obongere buli kyona kyona ekiteekebwa okuba mu bulamu bwabwe. Tukwebaza olw'olunaku luno olwaleero olw'omugeni waife omukulu High Excellence Vice President wa Uganda okusobola okuba naife, era twakwebaza olwa maama waife Right Honorable First Deputy Premier era Minister w'ensonga eda East Africa Mama Rebecca Kadaga, ate twakwebaza olwa maama waife Third Deputy Premier Hajati Nakadama. Tukwebaza olw'abakungu boona boona abawaire ekitiibwa omukolo guno, era tukusaba omutonzi oweremu nate okutukuŋŋaanya wano nga tusagamba olw'ebyengero ebindi n'ebindi. Walhamdulillahi rabbil alamin.
Tweyanziza ino bababa olw'okuwonga okwo kwe muwonze. Excellency, the Vice President of the Republic of Uganda, Baba Kyabazinga, mungane ndete ow'ekitiibwa babiri Idaya Kigenyi, Minisita wa Kyabazinga wa Busoga, abeeku n'ebigambo byatukobera ebikumagana n'olunaku luno ni property eno which is consistent with Article 246 of the Constitution of the Republic of Uganda. Mama w'ekitiibwa tukobera ebigambo.
Nayanziza MC Mama, Your Excellency, ise bantu Baba Kyabazinga wa Busoga, ninzani afukamire yoli okukusaba ondikirize nemerere nga ndogera kuli abantu. Omulimo gwange gwa kusangaza bageni era nenda Abasoga twena banamukubire ku Vice President mu ngalo. Protocol tugimenye lwabwire aye bamama baife aba Busoga nga bwe mutereire awo abasatu tusangaire mwene okubabona. Bana abageni tusangalire irala. Amaina bagaba kobeire nize ow'ekitiibwa ababiri Idaya Kigenyi, Minisita w'ensonga Edho Bwa Kyabazinga. Mwebale kwida mu bungi buti kabiri omulundi ogundi at short notice. Mwebale kwenda baba, mwebale kwenda Busoga. Kyabazinga Funvuwa. Your Excellency, ndi kusaba nti ndogere ku kantu katono kati. Okay, ndia kwogera mu Oluzungu. Your Excellency, I want to inform you about the history of this palace. This palace was built by our forefathers, but due to some problems in the past regimes, this palace was not occupied for a long time, just months. After that, it was occupied, and then many things happened. And in 2006, some young men and the then Edho Bwa Kyabazinga government bekola mu mulimo mukusooka baali oti bekalakasa aye baabanga bali kukoba nti gavumenti eno erongoosa olubiri lwaise bantu. Kwebaza omukulembeze w'eiwanga ndidde buli omu ajja kumwebaza. Aye bananga muwulize yawulira abaana abato abavubuka ba youth council chairpersons mu Busoga mwona beekunga 2,000 baida wano bakoba ati tutuva wano nga olubiri luno tibalukozeeku. The president heard that the youth were rioting because of the Kyabazinga's palace. Era baba mukaseera katono ino tijja kwogera bingi. Ndi kusaba bano mbogere ku wano abalenzi abo abayisuka ab'ebiseera ebyo bali kulemberwa munaiwe gwe beeta ambassador. Saawe nera ondooza omukulembeze yamubonera saawe na ambassador za Kechibedi. Banawe muba muli kumpi mbe ntyo niba ino musembere ku wano abantu bababone olw'omulimu omulungi gwe mwakola. Ate ni president wa Uganda yabawulirisa. Amaina ambassador za Kechibedi mbe ntyo Medi Byamfisi Godfrey Mitala Emi Namagogwe Hajira Tizomu William Mayengo Richard Nakayima Ruthi Ntalo David Wembe Stephen Honorable Muuma ena kudino yena buti Honorable Mwami Maganda Evans Chibedi Yusuf Kanene Moses Namugaya Ruth Changwa Fred Honorable Mwiru Paulo Philip Bakali Kwira Nagaya Moses Nina Mirimu Dorothy bano nabo bakulembeiraye kibaire kisaana kuba obukumu bwe bakozesa bava kuno baja ewa president batuukeeyo nga balina ni plan dona yajja okubako baati banange mulinde mu ku budget next year baloba bakoba ati ife tulina contractor waife ali kujja okukola omulimo guno kuwerere kuibanda mwida kumusasula kwegamba president yabanga azira kyakukola. Mwebale ino bana mubakubire ku mungalo muje mugwe kuwalegeise bantu wano ku flag post era tubebaziza oyo ni Busoga abona abavubuka betwende na kudino nga mu buntu bulamu kutali kukola fujo musobola okujja mwakunga oba mwakola ekintu ekizimba Busoga. Nkomye wano n'ebigambo byange nga nebaza ba Ministry of Works ate era waliwo baba n'abantu bo munsoniwe waliwo n'abantu baba bewawo omulimu ku side yaife okubanga basobola okuyamba olubiri luno kubanga bali lulabirira bulungi. Injiniya Batumbya neyalidinga tiimu eyo banamukubire ku Injiniya Batumbya mu ngalo neyali chief supervisor ku side yaife ni architect Kajumba Sebo oliawo tiddi oba tiimu eyindi Injiniya Bwanga ate nga ni Baba wa Kyabazinga bona bakoze omulimu gw'amaani. Webale ino, thank you so much and thank you for coming once again, Your Excellency.
Thank you very much, Owekitiibwa okutuwa history. Kyabakobeire nti nze commissioner w'abavubuka. Aye, ekyo kyona kirungi okutegeera nti abavubuka oluusi they can do very interesting things properly guided. We thank you, the young men and women who did this good job, which has resulted into having this spectacular Paris for our kingdom. Let's clap for the young men and women once again. Your Excellency, the Vice President of the Republic of Uganda, Your Loyal the Kyabazinga, representative wa Ministry of Works, gwe bagemya omulimo for the construction of this mighty building. Can I invite the representative to come and make a statement from the other? Baba waife Waiswa Bageya, Permanent Secretary wa Ministry of Works, alikwida otukobera engeri y'omulimu yagemamu. Ate baba waife oyo era mukulu wa kika Busoga muno. Baba tweyanziza webalegana.
Thank you, Commissioner Mondo Chateka. Your Excellency, the Vice President of the Republic of Uganda, Your Majesty, the Kyabazinga of the Kingdom of Busoga, the First Deputy Prime Minister, the Right Honorable Third Deputy Prime Minister, Edho Bwa Kyabazinga, Your Excellencies, Ambassadors, the Honorable Ministers from the Central Government, Honorable Ministers from the Kingdom of Busoga, Honorable Members of Parliament, colleagues from the Ministry of Parliament, the Ministry of Works and Transport, colleagues from the Ministry of Gender, Labour and Social Development, senior government officials present here, the local leadership, religious leaders, the press, all distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. Your Excellency, first of all, I'd like to bring apologies from General Katumba Amala, who was supposed to come and perform this function, but was unable at the last minute. But he brings you high regards and to His Highness, the Kyabazinga of Busoga. I bring you warm regards from the Ministry of Works and Transport, the political leadership and the technical people of the ministry. We are happy for this function. First and foremost, I would like to congratulate the people of Busoga and the Kyabazinga of Busoga, His Highness William Kadumbula Gabulana Diop the Fourth, upon this day when we got not only to commemorate the Kyabazinga Day, but also to commission the Kyabazinga Palace, which is the Kyabazinga's official residence. Long live Your Majesty, the Kyabazinga of Busoga, and the prosperity to the Kingdom of Busoga. It is a great pleasure for me and the ministry to witness the handover of this policy to the Ministry of Gender and Social Development, who will in turn hand it over to the Kyabazinga. The construction of this facility has taken some time, due to numerous challenges. And many ministers and the permanent secretaries in both the Ministry of Works and Transport and the Gender and Social Development have overseen this work. But for us, the current leadership and technical leadership of the ministries are very happy that we are the one handing over this facility. Many of us here may know the history of this policy. The minister has just gone through some of it. However, for those who don't, please note that the redevelopment of this palace was conceived by His Excellency the President of Uganda, General Kaguta Yoweri Museveni, who offered it as a presidential pledge so that it is set to the standard that befits the residence of a king. It was in 2006 that a consultant known as MS KK Partnership was procured to design the palace, and hence the current outlook, as you can see. It's a beautiful fashion. After the design phase, the project engaged a series of contractors. First there was MS Mugoya Construction, then Babukon Construction Limited, MS Mountain Gear, and finally MS Pioneer Construction. As you can appreciate, this has not been an easy project to conclude. In our midst, I would like to recognize the contractors who have played a part in this project. Could you step forward? Those who are present, representative of the designer, MSKK Partnership, Architect Tom Kajumba, please could you step forward for recognition? And also, I would like to ask my team, technical team, led by Architect Simba, to step forward. Your Excellency, the Vice President, the total cost of this project was approximately 12 billion shillings. And this includes the following. Works contracts, the sum was 9.4 billion. Consultancy contracts, the sum was 1.9 billion, totaling to approximately 12 billion. After completion, there were some works which prevented the kingdom from taking up the facility, and thus it remained unoccupied for some time, leading to deterioration and the dilapidation of some of the elements. When these remedial works were agreed upon with the kingdom and the Ministry of Gender, Labour and Social Development, my ministry took it up and executed the work by what we call force account mechanism. Your Excellency, some people misuse this, don't get this word correct. It's not force on account. It is force account. And it simply means let us do it by ourselves. You pick your own tools. Instead of engaging a contractor, you do it yourself. And this is where we came in, Your Excellency. This has been the case for the last 3 years, and a lot of work has been done during this time. This period could have been shorter, Your Excellency, but like everyone else, the progress of works were affected by resource availability and the COVID-19 pandemic lockdowns. These remedial works have cost the ministry slightly over 350 million, and we thank the government for making this money available. The works done, Your Excellency, involved putting concrete covers over the drainage channels so that people don't stumble and break their legs. Everywhere is properly covered. Through re-roofing of the entire palace building structure. The initial mabati or roofing sheets were not so good. What we have there was imported from South Africa, and they are first-class roofing iron sheets. 3, repainting of the atrium walls to suit the choice of the Kyabazinga's royal colors. 4, introduction of floodlights. 5, an extra water tank was installed to make sure that the king gets enough water. 6, The driveway to the Butikiro house has been done and paved. 7, installation of the chandelier in the auditorium, and many other things have been done to make this palace fit the name of Kyabazinga's palace. This palace comprises many facilities. The main palace building has lounges, internal atrium, the board and meeting rooms, the dining, kitchens, the royal suite for the king, 4 self-contained bedrooms, including guest bedrooms, a library, terraces, outdoor kitchen, balconies, and other amenities. Your Excellency, you have seen this. The facility has a particular house, 2 servant units, external waterborne toilet, an automated standby generator, boundary wall with 2 gates, and a gatehouse, 2 raised water tanks, driveways and parking, and other facilities. All the driveways and parking are paved either with tarmac or pavers. The boundary wall is lined up with a razor wire and security lights, in addition to several floodlights to offer security for the king. The electromechanical installations have been retested and the firefighting equipment serviced. The item that was not considered, unfortunately, was the furniture, which we know the kingdom will competently handle. I therefore believe this facility offers a very conducive home environment befitting the status of our king. I wish to point out that this facility, however, will need good and constant maintenance so that it does not deteriorate. With all the facilities mentioned above, we should forever be grateful to none other than His Excellency the President of the Republic of Uganda for fulfilling his pledge to develop this facility at Igenge after it was damaged during the previous war. Our thanks to the President. This is a sign of his commitment to fulfill all his promises. Allow me to thank the Minister of Gender, Labour and Social Development for entrusting us with such an enormous task. Although it has taken a while to conclude, we are happy that it is finally accomplished. I also wish to thank the Kingdom officials who have worked with us and guided us on several aspects about the palace. Allow me also in a special way to thank the Katuichiro, Dr. Joseph Muvawala, to thank Owekitiibwa Yudaya Babirye, Engineer Patrick Batrumbia for their commitment to this project. I thank you so much. Allow me to thank the technical staff of my ministry and of course my leadership. We are headed by Architect Edward Simba. It is here. There is another lady, I think she has not come, Engineer Flavia Gutos, she is somewhere there. They were at this thing. And other engineers from the Ministry of Works and Transport, thank you very much for a job well done. Lastly, I wish to hand over this facility in a symbolic way, as we shall be guided by the organizer. But Your Excellency, at this time I would like to address myself to His High Holiness, the Kyabazinga. Mukama wange baba, abasoga balugera nti eno nembite kulobera kweddaaka. Nzaali kwogera baba ninsebaga yawaiswa, ndi musaata musoga nzaalibwa na musisi kigulu, ndi muyise mu kubembe. Fevuma ntukulu abaganda yebeeta engonge. Enkuni yaife ni Rwandera etyaime ku kyalo Nenda ebuna emayuge. Sebo ninze mukuba kulembeze b'ekika bamukunganya abaiduza amasaza gona gaidula amasaza gaba kubembe. Eisaza erindi liri Kampala era twenda kuta n'amasaza agandi mu diaspora kuba tulina abantu bangi ebweru. Mukama wange ogwo n'omulimu gwangemya era ekijja okwiraku kuiduza amagombola tutuuke ne ku miruka tuve ekyokubonerako. Ninze gwe nfaanana baba webale ino kumpuliriza. So I'd like to request my colleague, Minister of Gender and Social Development, to step forward, and I hand over this regalia to her, to him, but is represented by her. No, but the minister, you take to the minister. The minister. This is at our technical level. This handing over, Your Excellency, is at a technical level, then the other levels will follow. So the Minister of Works and Transport would like to take this opportunity to hand over this refurbished palace. Would like to hand over the as-built drawings which belong to this house. We have also a certificate of occupancy issued by Bugembe Town Council to indicate that the building is in a good state and fit for occupation. We also have the keys here, which we'd like to hand over for this, for the main entrance. All the other facilities are contained in these documents. I thank you very much. To Ndikugemya, Permanent Secretary, my colleague, Vigandiko bino n'ebintu bino okulaga nti tugaireyo mu butongole olubiri luno nga tumaze okulwiddaabiriza okutuuka ku mutindo gwe lutuuseeko. Ndi mugemya drawings, pulaani ed'ekizimbe, namugemya certificate ekiriza ennumba eno okusulibwamu nga yaweebwayo Bugembe Town Council, namugemya ebisimulizo ebya mbigi ebisinga obukulu n'ebiwandiiko ebindi. Ife tulage nti omulimu gwaffe guweire, aye maintenance tulidda kubayambako ekisoboka. Mwebale. I thank you very much for your kind attention for God and my country.
Your Excellency, the President of Uganda, the First Deputy Prime Minister, the Third Deputy Prime Minister, Your Excellency Dr. Special Zakazibwe, the Minister for Presidency, the Minister for Gender, Labour and Social Development, Your Royal Highness, the Kyabazinga of Busoga, all protocol observed. My name is Naumo Juliana Akorio. I am the Director for Gender and Community Development ad interim in the Ministry of Gender, Labour and Social Development. I would like to send in apologies from my Permanent Secretary, Mr. Hagure David Chibenge, who is out of the country on official duty. I would like at this material time to officially acknowledge that I have received the Permanent Occupation Certificate number 001-2011 here. I've also received the proposed renovation of Kyabazinga Palace at Igenge, a very big book. Here it has the drawings, and I've also received the keys for the Kyabazinga's Palace. On behalf of the Ministry of Gender, Labour and Social Development, would like most sincerely to appreciate the contribution by Minister of Works and Transport for ensuring that this palace is as it is today. As the ministry responsible for gender, labour and social development, we shall follow up on any other issues that might come after the official handover. I would like to thank Owa Kyabazinga wa Busoga, the Katukiro, and Owekitiibwa Yudaya Babirye for having worked very well with the Ministry of Gender, Labour and Social Development, together with the Ministry of Works and Transport, to this time where we shall be commissioning these. Thank you very much for God and my country.
Thank you very much. Permanent Secretary, Minister of Works and Transport, and Permanent Secretary, Minister of Gender, Labour and Social Development. Oh, nice.
Thank you very much. I would now like to take this opportunity to invite the Minister of Gender, Labour and Social Development, Honorable Dominic Jidudu Mafwavi, to come and make his remarks. You are most welcome, Honorable Minister.
Your Excellency, retired Major Jessica Alupo, Vice President of the Republic of Uganda, Your Excellency, Dr. Specioza Wandera Kazibwe, Right Honorable First Deputy Prime Minister, Right Honorable Third Deputy Prime Minister, Your Royal Highness William Wilberforce Governor Jope IV, Kyabazinga wa Busoga, the Katikiro of Busoga, the Minister for the Presidency, Your Excellencies, the Ambassadors, High Commissioners, Honorable Ministers, Your Royal Highness, the traditional cultural leaders from other districts, Honorable Members of Parliament, religious leaders, distinguished invited guests, ladies and gentlemen. I am Gidudu Mafavi Dominic, MP for Older Persons, Eastern Region, Minister of State for the Elderly. I am here on behalf of the Ministry of Gender, Labour and Social Development. I'm standing in for my minister who is not present because of other state duties. Your Excellency, I am greatly honored to be part of this very important occasion as the government of Uganda hands over the fully developed Kyabazinga's palace to His Royal Highness, the Kyabazinga of Busoga. I congratulate you and His Highness, the Kyabazinga, for this landmark achievement. Your Excellency, I would like to request that we observe a moment's silence for one of His Royal Highness Papa Augustine Osban Lemuko of Teso Cultural Union, who passed away on Saturday, 5th February 2022. A moment is silence. Can we please stand up? Thank you. Your Excellency, allow me in a special way convey my gratitude to His Excellency the President of the Republic of Uganda for providing leadership and resources which have enabled the redevelopment of this monumental structure to be undertaken. I wish to further acknowledge the cooperation and support received from Edho Bwa Kyabazinga Busoga during the redevelopment works on the palace. I request the cultural institution to preserve this great investment for the future generation and the great glory of Busoga. Your Excellency, I would like to take this honor to appreciate the Ministry of Works, Transport for the technical support and the high level of professionalism exhibited in the quality work before us. A brand new monumental palace now towers over the historical Ingenge Hill for the people of Busoga. A facility with such a beautiful scenery should always be cherished by the people of Busoga, visitors to the kingdom. I urge Edho Bwa Kyabazinga Busoga to maintain it for posterity. Your Excellency, the redevelopment of the Kyabazinga Palace is a fulfillment of one of the benefits of the institutions of traditional or cultural leaders in accordance with the institution of cultural traditions or Cultural Leaders Act 2011, Schedule 2, Part 11. This work is a contribution by government towards the cost of rehabilitation of existing institutions or official residences to a standard determined by Ministry of Works and Transport. My colleague, Minister of Works and Transport, thank you for giving us that standard through this palace. Your Excellency, government will not peddle in the affairs of the cultural institution and will only contribute support to the institution irrespective of who the leader is or will be. I urge the cultural institution to use the mechanisms of resolution of disputes to sort out any conflict or dispute within the cultural institution or within the community. These mechanisms include council of elders or clan leaders or a representative body in accordance with traditions, customs, and norms of dispute resolution or conflict. With these remarks, government will continue to pledge its support and commitment to the development of all the institutions of traditional or cultural leaders. I call upon Edho Bwa Kyabazinga wa Busoga to remain vigilant and continue to mobilize communities to participate in government programs such as universal returning of all children back to school after opening up the economy from COVID-19 lockdown. Your Excellency, I would like to urge the local governments within Busoga region to continue working closely with Edho Bwa Kyabazinga wa Busoga towards mobilization and involvement of the communities in the ongoing social economic development activities. Your Excellency, the commissioning of the Kyabazinga's Palace signifies a strong bond that exists between government of Uganda and Edho Bwa Kyabazinga wa Busoga. Allow me once again to congratulate His Royal Highness the Kyabazinga of Busoga and wish him good health and happy and enjoyable stay in the newly renovated palace. Finally, I would also congratulate all my fellow Easterners in Busoga for this big achievement of this palace for their Kyabazinga. Can we clap for ourselves? Finally, Your Excellency, I thank you in a very special way for finding time to come and join the people of Busoga, our fellow Easterners, in commissioning the palace and ensuring that you yourself moves in the new palace and taste the new demeanor. Thank you, Your Excellency, and extend our vote of thanks and recognition to His Excellency the President. Finally, ladies and gentlemen, we as people of Uganda are witnessing a lot of transformation. And this, what we see today, is a reality with us. Thank you, Your Excellency. Thank you for people of Busoga coming in big numbers for God and my country.
Thank you. Thank you very much, the Honorable Minister for Gender, Labor and Social Development. Okay, if you want to clap, clap, please. Clap for him. Thank you very much. That's beautiful of you. Your Excellency, Busoga is endowed with a rich culture. It would therefore not be good and fair to you not to partake of the diversity of cultures in Busoga. May it please you, Your Excellency, to allow me invite Nairobit to give us a treat of what we have in this beautiful kingdom of Busoga. Baba Kyabazinga Gana Abana Bazane. Bubana Mala Banairo, Twidafuneo Kadabada, and then after Kadabada, Ndaba Kobera, what next? Thank you very much.
yakuwa mujukulu wa mwabiki ndikwembera mujukulu wa mulyandibo abafumbuka ebyanga n'ebyanga neringaringa timubona yewe bwarakikulira mama bwarakikulira yewe muzira gwareba mama babale neringaringa ajira kayanzara neringaringa timubona mama neringaringa timubona abajira okubalema obugalo neringaringa wabale mama neringaringa timubona yewe wabanga timubona afumbugalata egisagaso kitalibwa nsolo tuli kujaga ebaba mutwongere obwala mutwongere emizira oyaibwa neringaringa timubona obwala atigulira anakuba emizira okubiraga igulu anakuba obuhera okubiraga igulu obwangoma olwire ale nitolera obwangoma olwire kulire hweraire kulire hwebuze neringaringa timubona neringaringa timubona neringaringa timubona neringaringa timubona weringaringa kulira hweraire kulira hweraire moyaiwe neringaringa alikinira yebaba eisanu tikulira omuzira tikulira baba fumbuga ebyanga n'ebyanga kulira hweraire neringaringa timubona obwawanga timubona yoyenda mama yoyenda bujako yoyenda liga yoyenda mulujati yoyenda liga yoyenda tewati goyenda liga tewati yoyenda liga tewati goyenda omusanyukira yoyenda tewati yoyenda liga tewati goyenda nibani tewati goliga musaji fumvugwa yekuningani anyembera baba woyoyenda ati goyenda alikwita ati yoyenda aliga kona woyoyenda yoyenda ati yoyenda aliga kulia goyenda alikwita yoyenda goyende
That's Nairobi artist, a renowned cultural troupe, East and Central Africa. Let's clap for them. Thank you, you make us proud. Kadawada? Kadawada we? Oine da chikanda la kadawada. After Kadabada, Your Excellency, we shall be recognizing a few dignitaries who have joined you at this very important function. And I want to thank each one of you who has put off time to come and celebrate with the entire kingdom. We thank you so much.
nsika ntambule mu ng'omusoga mali envuewo ng'akalombolombo kuba ndi kwegesa emisaayi emito bwe tujja ewaise bantu Kyabazinga ota omusoga kuba omusaada omusoga oba w'amaani baneta afande kadabada Kiwanuka Muhamadi omwana omuzaale ow'enabirere Bugweri baba wange ni John Nanguda ninze Kiwanuka Muhamadi omwise mu Lwasira baba ntambwire ng'omusoga nga nze nva munda ya mama wange Mutesi munda ya Kakaire Bugweri abayisemena bali wano basobola okubuwa akalulu ak'amaani abaana abato mubonere kukadabada abaani mukuba Kyabazinga omugongo muyina okutambula mutyo. Okay. Mukuba obugalo bw'amaani muzeeyi yankubye nje mbone ku pulezidenti mulamuse aye yayogere mu lufuutifuuti aye mama Kadaga yanegesa oluzungu ntegeire baba aliga yendaga ntabanda bantu baba aliga which side? Okay, you can take me baba. Okay, thank you.
Mwena mukube ndulu.
Wewe ndije kubagamba ko.
Mwena mukube ndulu mu Lwasira mbazinzeku. Kabiriro bali. Mwena mwenda kubo omuno lokadikiro nakutyaime mu afuvowe. Koba ise bantu babula na jombo wokuna. Ndoke baba telire. Atelire. Kabula telire. Atelire. Musoke telire.
Mama ninze Kadabada omwembi wa Kyabazinga eyakuba akemba akavuire ku kadi lume nga twaza president okutuyiriza ebyobuwangwa byaife kubanga bitwaye tuli kudankana oti saaga tuli baana balongoofu. Mama ninze mwene omboneranga irala era kuli ku side yawo ni mama wange Kadaga naikaga mwene azaala nze mwene mama iyo kiwewe mama nsetawo ya protocol mpola. Thank you mukuba buzira mujawosoga aliko ajamwana ono ndoni wakatikirana watu batya. Thank you very much.
Mwena mukube ndulu mu Lwasira mbazinzeku. Kabiriro bali. Mwena mwenda kubo omuno lokadikiro nakutyaime mu afuvowe. Koba ise bantu babula na jombo wokuna.
Your Excellency, retired Major Jessica Lupo, Vice President of the Republic. Busoga has many talent, many gifts that come in song and art. You have just seen but a glimpse of it. Your Excellency, this function has been long awaited for indeed. And as a matter of fact, we have representation from the most northerly parts of Busoga in Budiope to the most southerly parts of Jinja and Bunya. And how else but by the representation of the members of parliament here present. May I please inform you that we have a wide cross section which is very representative of the members of parliament of this kingdom here present. And just close by you, the Right Honorable Rebecca Alitwala Kadaga, First Deputy Prime Minister and Minister of East African Affairs. The Right Honorable Lukia Isanga Nakadama, Third Deputy Prime Minister and Deputy Leader of Government Business. We also have the Honorable Millie Babiri Babalanda with us here. We have Stephen Balikubaluayo Chisa. We have the Honorable John Taylor. We have the Honorable Martin Chisule Muzali. We have the Honorable Moses Waliomu Onkokomweru. We have the Honorable Brandon Chintu Musaimto. We also have the Honorable Rachel Obangaina Magola. We have the Honorable Nathan Igeme Nabeta. The Honorable Idi Isabiri. We have the Honorable Baroja Watongola Kayanga. We have the Honorable James Kubeketeria. We have the Honorable Aga Isaviri. We have the Honorable Ibrahim Choto. The Honorable Lloyd Katali. The Honorable Mary Nakato. We have the Honorable Mariam Naigaga. We have the Honorable Agnes Taka. We have the Honorable Milton Kalunteva Huma. We have the Honorable Paul Akamba. We have the Honorable Sauda Alibao. We have the Honorable Bosco Okiro. Nakanda is here, the chairperson of the Uganda National Examination Board. I have seen my friend Ingmia Dr. Naimane, the Executive Director of the Uganda Roads Authority. I have also seen Reverend Dr. Professor Florence Isaviri Mranga, the ED of PBED. Very strong representation professionally that are here present. May I please inform you that this event is live on Baba TV and a host of other media, and we are therefore being watched live by millions of Basoga here present. Okay. I'm reminded that there is another group of persons that Your Excellency need to know that are present. People who hold very dearly the reins of government, the Permanent Secretary, Ministry of Works and Transport, who's been here, Mr. George Waisa Bage. Mama Edith Nsaja, the Permanent Secretary, East African Community Affairs. We have also present Juliana Naumo, this Musoga from the Far East, bred in Berkeley High School, Director of Gender and Cultural Affairs. I'm also informed that we have Emmanuel Freddy Tenua Mugunga, the Undersecretary of the Ministry of Energy and Mineral Development, here present. We have Daniel Mugurusi, the Undersecretary at the Uganda Land Commission. James Buyala Chintu, an Undersecretary on study leave for now. I'm also very apologetic. I missed out the Honorable Maurice Shibalia Akatea Kasoga. I'm informed that he's also here. Many apologies, Honorable Kibalia. May you be pleased that we now invite Owechitiibwa Katukiro wa Busoga, Dr. Joseph Vincent Mvola Sekere Chigereigu, to come and speak to us. But may I also please inform you that we have the Honorable Magode Ikuya, the Minister of State, East African Affairs, in our presence with us. Apologies that my short-sightedness skipped your side, Honorable.
Your Excellency, the Vice President of Uganda, here representing the President of the Republic of Uganda, Your Excellency, the Vice President Emeritus, the First Deputy Prime Minister of the Republic of Uganda and Minister for East African Affairs, the Third Deputy Prime Minister of the Republic of Uganda, the Minister for Presidents, the Minister of State, Gender, in charge of the elderly, members of Parliament present, religious leaders, local government leaders, Deputy Katukirozo of Busoga, the Speaker of the Lukiiko of Busoga, Balata Banga Abalangira, Abatutwala, ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. Your Excellency, let me take this opportunity to introduce to you the mother to the king. Mama Mpata is also here. The mother to the king, could you please stand up? Just standing there. The Senga to the king is also with us now. And the uncle and the brothers, the father to the king, are also here. Sorry for the protocol sitting. Shouldn't have sat there. We apologize so very much. Basebo ni banyabo, you're going to allow me olwaleero okuba nga olulimi lutaamu olusooka n'ataamu oluzungu n'ayogera n'ebindi. Your Excellency, when Benon was introducing, he forgot that I'm also a government official. Your Excellency, I'm the Executive Director and the Chief Planner of this country. And let me also take this opportunity to introduce Benon, who was speaking, the the Undersecretary for the Ministry of Local Government. And Your Excellency is not speaking because he's my young brother, but because he's capable. And for that, Your Excellency, I can only thank our parents for doing what they did, for us to stand here before you. Your Excellency, today is a very, very important day. You recall, Your Excellency, when we were at Bari, I used Lusoga, and I lost you a lot. Today, I have asked the permission to use English. Today is a very, very important day in the history of Busoga. One, that this is the second time, and you official as Vice President, visiting the Edho Bwa Kyabazinga wa Busoga. Thank you very much for accepting to be here. It is also very important to me as a person, because I have bared all the brunt that the Kyabazinga does not stay in this palace. I have been attacked as a person for failing to bring the Kyabazinga here. People did not know that this palace did not belong to us until today. Can you clap for me and forgive me? Because really this has been tough. It has been a very tough time answering questions I should not be answering. But it's our duty to do that, and we will do that all the time. Your Excellency, thank you for coming today. And I'd like to tell you, Your Excellency, that Busoga stands for unity. Busoga stands for unity. We have had skirmishes within Busoga for the past few months. But like I discussed with you the last time, Busoga shall be fine. Busoga shall be fine. We will deal with all these issues, and there will be history. And as you see today, Your Excellency, this is a sign that we have a popular king. The king is in charge, and his Prime Minister is in charge too. I want to thank the Deputy Prime Ministers for doing an excellent job. And let me take this opportunity, Your Excellency, to introduce you to these very important men. Professor Lubega is the first Deputy Prime Minister for Busoga and the proprietor of Lubega Nursing School, one of the biggest in this region. And I have whom I call Professor Osman Noor, my elder brother. He's the second Deputy Prime Minister and one of the biggest entrepreneurs in this country. Your Excellency, when we had a fuel crisis last week, I don't think he benefited very much from it. That is not to report him. That is one of the big dealers in that area. Your Excellency, today Busoga is 83 years. And you recall we proposed, and we thank you for accepting, that you shift the handover of this function, of this palace to this day. We wanted to commemorate the 83rd birthday of Busoga, and to thank all the chiefs for the decision they took to bring us together. At the same time, kinonda kyogera mu Busoga, bababa abalangira mwebale Edho Bwa Kyabazinga. Ayi kwenda bakobera nti bemala Edho Bwa Kyabazinga oyo, aba Kyabazinga wabakopi. Waife, mwamala omutugemya, mumutulekere mutamugema. Obuyinza obwammwe mwabukozesa mu Edho Bwa Kyabazinga. Mutulekere obuyinza obwaife okuuma Kyabazinga waife. Kyabazinga gabulawo okunofunguwe. Your Excellency, I would like to, as you know, culture is emotional, and it evokes very, very dangerous emotions if not well tamed. Your Excellency, we want to tame those emotions for the development of Busoga. We are not interested in dividing anybody. We are interested in bringing everybody together. That's why today, Your Excellency, in the morning, the major function was handled by the clans. The clans are responsible for giving us the chiefs. It is their responsibility to give us the right chiefs. It is not our responsibility to select the chiefs. Ndachira mu Busoga,
Abakulu b'ebika abali wano mwenna muliwo? Abakulu b'ebika mwemerere katono? Where are the clan chiefs? Okay, thank you very much. It is your responsibility. Mulimo gwaimwe ebika ebitulondera abalangira okutereeza ensonga eyo. Ti mulimo gwa Kyabazinga, ti mulimo gwa Katuukiro. Mutyamyeku abalangira abatuufu, mutwete Kyabazinga abeewo nga muli batyamyaku. Ti mulimo gwa Kyabazinga amazima ga Katonda. Mulutooleku ebibyo ebitali byaife. Era ndikwenda okulabula cabinet abantu mwena entaloda abajeno mudivemu. Tinimwe mulonda abalangira, mulekere ebika ebironda abalangira bironde ki? Abalangira. We don't want this kind of rule. We want to thank you, Your Excellency, for renovating this palace. And Your Excellency, this is a national treasure. We are going to put in place procedures and processes that allow all Ugandans to access this without affecting the security and the happiness of the king. This is a national treasure. It does not only belong to Busoga. It is for the whole country. Because Busoga is part of Uganda. We must always allow in all our brothers and sisters wherever they come from. And today, as we speak unity, Your Excellency, when you listen to our song, let us fight poverty and sickness and ignorance. Bananga Basoga, your noble duty is to fight poverty, disease, and ignorance. Your duty is not to fight who is the Kyabazinga and who is not the Kyabazinga. It's not your responsibility. We are now asking you to love your Kyabazinga and fight poverty, disease, and ignorance. We are tired of being the first among the worst in poverty. Atenga ni mwo mulina plana wensi. Nimwe mulina ba MP abasinga okwogera oluzungu mu Uganda abalungi otiki. Nife tulina bakaire baife. It is your responsibility now tulwanisa obwavu mbusoga muli. Baba bange mu Katonda ndikwenda okubebaza again for being here. Baba mwebale. Your Excellency, our education in Busoga has had a challenge. But I want to thank before you Bishop Naiman, the other one. Thank you so very much. And let me tell you why. Bishop Naiman has started a crusade of asking these Kampala chaps who call themselves Basoga from Kampala, as if they are different from Basoga from Busoga, to come back and manage their schools. You have been requested to come and sit on boards of governors of schools. Please accept, because that is the best you can do for Busoga. You cannot improve education on WhatsApp. You have to come to the schools. Please come to the schools. Please listen to the call of the bishop. He cannot manage these schools alone. And Your Excellency, as you know, 80% of the schools in this region belong to the churches. We have to work with the willing partners to have the best of education in this region. Let me call upon all Basoga today, return your children to school. Please return your children to school. Abasoga mwiza abana kuki? I would not be standing here if I was not educated. Maybe I will be the wisest man in Chivubuka and carrying jiggers the way I used to carry them when I was young. And very many people, Your Excellency, hate it, talk about my jiggers. But I am proud that I got them and I am what I am today. As an example to the youth, and we are calling upon all parents, all of you, please take back our girls to school, take back our children to school. Your Excellency, we thank you for this palace. But as you know, as the Baganda say, Your Excellency, we are for more. Because as a kingdom, we are still challenged with finances. I have been in charge of this kingdom for 7 years, and it has been tough. It is a tough proposition. We want to thank everybody who contributed, most importantly the President. We want to thank all of you Basoga for loving your Kyabazinga. Abasoga ya mutenda Kyabazinga ni MTN taida kuba wano. MTN ida wano. MTN only comes because Basoga love their Kyabazinga. They are not interested in dealing with weak brands. Kyabazinga Gabula Nandiopo Okuna, Your Excellency, is a very powerful brand. Very, very powerful brand. And I always warn people who try to joke around with that brand. We will fight. We will protect that brand. We will sing for that brand. We will produce children for that brand. May God bless you. Your Excellency, as you see this compound, the Kyabazinga will be sleeping in the house and he would not do any sports. So he will fall sick. There is no gym, there is no swimming pool, and my Kyabazinga rides horses. So therefore we need to put a horse ride around here so that this Kyabazinga can ride these horses very well. Your Excellency, we ask that as you go back to the President, we are still his, and we still want more. Oliver Trist, we want more, we beg for more, we beg for assistance. Lastly, Your Excellency, please tell the President we thank him for agreeing in principle to return Ebyaife. Baba tumwebaza okwikiriza okwiza Ebyaife. When those properties are returned, Your Excellency, we will be able to run this kingdom sustainably. We want to run this kingdom with government. Your Excellency, we have already selected the committee chaired by Professor Rubega, there, standing, who represent Busoga, and we have sent this team to the Solicitor General. We are requesting that these negotiations start such that our properties are returned, and then when they are returned, we are requesting that you hire them like you do in other kingdoms. Those resources, we will put them in good use. Your Excellency, I want to thank you again for coming here. I want also to take this opportunity right now to inform all the Basoga present. Omusoga akoba ati mwina akola ki? Omusoga akoba ati mwina akola ki? I can translate that for you, Your Excellency. In Busoga we say that he who gives you, you give. I will not say more than that. We thank Your Excellency for giving us the conclusion we know. I now want to call upon all Basoga. Nti muwa baba wa. Mubenga kodo kwa watakola ki? Abasaza mumpulire. Kantwala omukisa guno okusembayo. Kantwala omukisa guno Baba Kyabazinga ikiriza. Eriyo bawala bo ni batabane bo abakugulira ekirabo. Ekine ekidako ebifaananyi yetu batutali. Nikire ekirongosa ninga n'abasoso okugula ebirabo mu lubiri luno. Mungane baide ba presenting ebira byabo oli bakoide ku maiso go. Olw'obwire tibaida kwogera mwidibene mwemerere abalese ekirabo ekyo. Baba Kyabazinga abasiime. Baba bakugulira TV esinga obunene mu Uganda muno. Bagula n'ekirongosa eyiyo. Manange musembere wale. Wala wali lata waimwere ekirabo kije side ere. Baba katukiro nambandala emerero receiving ekirabo ekyo. Niba MP abo tulikwenda okubebaza. Twenda okubebaza ba MP baife olw'okwenda Busoga. And I will put this in English. Thank you, thank you, thank you very much. Now, as I finish, Your Excellency, those are the first gifts the Kyabazinga has received after the gift from the President. We want to thank the MPs for loving Busoga. Bana Basoga, banani ba MP abasose okuba ku mikolo gyaife nga bangi bati all the time. Banange mbalinganga mu. bwababayize kulule mukole ki kumalako nti muwaaba abakola ki abatuwa banange mwebale ino mwebalire irala. Out of how many? We have 24 present MPs. Banange mbakubire ku mungalo bagana bange bakaba bange abalangira mwebale kuidda mwena mwena. Ndikwenda okutwala omukisa guno okwebaza organizing committee. Banange mwebale. PS Works, thank you so very much. Your Excellency, this building has no date of power, neither does it have date of water. Bana ekizimbe bakituwaire nga kizira kuyibanda. Mukubire mukulu wange wayiswa bage mungalo. Ate nga ni budget yabaira agizira na idi yaditwaire kibumba akwirizewo. Tukusabira otyame mu ntebe omwo tukutoolewo nga tukusika busike. Banange bempiwe mba mmaliriza mu ngane okwogera okusoose nga ndogera ku eri abasoga nga nkozesa oluzungu. Baba baidi ntidi luzungu bano. Alwalero mumpulire bana. Kale.
Baba Kyabazinga wa Busoga. Nize mutabane wo Kisasi Steven bakubalwayo. Omuluuka omwise Luwungwe. Kulwaba baka ba parliamenti abavwe Busoga babayikiriza tukugemye ekirabo kino baba olamulirenga ku ngobona ekifa mu bwa Kyabazinga bo mu Uganda ni munsi yona yona batonda nensi yange.
Amen. Oidi honorable bayogerere mu speech yange aye baba wazira mutawana mukantwala omukisa guno okwanula meya weidinda city aliwaye mutabane wangu azirawo kale ajire ekola mirimo gindi. Now ladies and gentlemen, allow me to request all of us mu ngeri yetusanukamu twena nga twemereire tukube emizira tukube engoma and welcome the Vice President to this region of Busoga and her first visit to Kyabazinga bwa Busoga. Everybody who can stand, abe ngoma muteku abe emizira mukube. Your Excellency, you are welcome. You are welcome. And Busoga will always remember you for taking this opportunity to be here with us. Banange mutyame Kyabazinga gabula wokuna afunvuwe. Ndikwenda okubebaza mwena mwena olw'okwidda wano. Banange kibumba abankuumire mutambule bwera nga muli kwireka twagaana n'olunaku olundi. Ndakusaba banaidiini tulijakola olunaku bababa muyidde tusabire wano misa nga baba akali kuyingira muno kusulamu olwaleero taasule mu bana kuba ndikwenda misa ebeewo maasule muno olunaku olwo ndaaluba wamangu ino kuba tikayenda kunkuba kuba Kyabazinga tali mu lubiri babagana ebindi ebidda n'enumba kibumba abisabire mube bulungi.
Oweekitiibwa Dr. Joseph Vincent Muvala Nsekere Kigere Igwe tatukatulifumita tuyanziza ebigambo biwoomu bwene ofuye Olungereza zena akuba nti oh awo mwebale bana tole kwengoma. Your Excellency, we are celebrating 83 years of the Edho Bwa Kyabazinga. Not that this kingdom is only 83 years, but that is when we purposefully decided to use the title as such, Kyabazinga. We have other dignitaries in our presence. His Worship, the Mayor of the city of Jinja, the very first one, Alton Okocha Kasolo. We also have the district chairperson of Buyende, the mayor of Kamuli. We have the RDCs from Luuka, Namaingo, Bugweri, Bujiri, Mayuge, Idinda, Namaingo, and Palisa. We have all the chief administrative officers of the districts of Busoga, Jinja, Iganga, Kamuli, Kaliro, Bugweri, Namaingo, Bujiri, Namtumba, Luuka, Budiope, Namaingo, and the city of Jinja as well. We have the RPC of Chira region and the DPC of Jinja Police region. We also have representatives from the Busoga Community Cultural Association of Canada, chaired by my friend Moses Isanga, here present, and also their project head Ronald Luavai attending this function. We're coming to the close of this ceremony, but it's just too much talent that we are sitting on. I have two persons I want to invite for you, Your Excellency and Your Majesty, to come and give us a presentation. John Mugabe, please be welcome. And immediately after, our own, the Honorable Obangaina, will be coming. John Mugabe, Muna Mugabe Olwawo, Obanga Aida. Baba, Banaife Okuva Elango, Bona Baliwano Nifa. Joanna Chora, a team from Lango. Thank you. We also have Badada Baife Okuvebunolo, Philip Katawa, Mugabe, please.
Okay. Banange abasoga amana nairobozi bandeta John Mugabe Baba Kyabazinga nsangairo kubona. This is my first time owekitiibwa okubonako. Wazira kemba kano ndikuja kukembera abasoga ndikuja kemba bakete Charles Takule bije ndozo kabwine Charles Takule.
Sambuzo isiduo kyekigere olayo soko nkude ekifaananyi ekindike ku WhatsApp wadde naye soko nsindikireko nayo ku WhatsApp kati owulira otya
power the machines, and then we'll call for the bangana and all those that have microphone. I don't know who is moving them. They can't. Mr. Mondo, please.
Just to Your Excellency, just allow me recognize a few people that we are not recognized. Busoga is good at making friends in the diaspora. Permit me to recognize a delegation from South Korea. South Korean delegation, please stand up for recognition. South Korea. Touch delegation. Friends from Turkey for recognition. Renzori Rare Metals Company, working in South Africa, Uganda. Thank you for being with us. We have Canadian delegation. Delegation from Canada, kindly stand up for recognition. Thank you. Your Excellency, we also have a delegation from Kenya. Kenyan delegation, stand up for recognition. Our friends from Kenya, thank you. Thank you. Nashukuru sana. We have other kingdoms. My colleague has mentioned Unyoro Kingdom, Bajaja Bafe, but we also have Toro Kingdom. We also have Vamasaba. We have friends from Busia. We have a delegation from Bugwere. The Bagwere people are also here with us. So we are really good at making friends. May you also want to know that we have Senga Kulanama from the Kingdom of Uganda. She's here with a powerful delegation. And if time allows, they might sing for you. Right Honorable Ambassador George Atim, Secretary General Uganda Kings and Culture Leaders Forum, representing the Kings of Lango. We also have Honorable Philip Kahoire, the Foreign Minister, representing His Royal Highness Dr. Solomon Gafabusa Iguru. I've also recognized already Honorable Sulaiman Chebakoze Madada, our elder brother, our father, and our cultural guide. I will be recognizing others as we go ahead. But if Obagaina, you are ready, please come upstage and we continue with the function. Honorable Magola, Rachel.